This isn't the call. Got you. Pull that up, bro. Okay, take this. Okay, now it's on. And this. Oh, good one. I don't know which one of you is the bigger kid. Got me back. Wait, one more. Right left.
Yes, I'm moving you two to the VIP floor.
What happened to Sarah and Liz?
They no longer work here. Need I remind you, no eye contact, and no speaking unless spoken to.
We'll be invisible, as intended.
How long have you worked here?
9 months.
Feels like 10.
Worst compliment ever.
The VIP floor.
And we get to clean it. All right, we'll start at that end and finish the presidential suite.
Sir? Sir? Morning, Fergus. Would appear that your guests had quite a party. Yes. Seems like some of them are never going to leave. You know, Max, it's good to see you cutting loose a bit. You have a breakfast for the charity board, a post-breakfast for the foundation, and then overnight in London for the children's hospice. Unfortunately, with your permission, you'll have to spend a day without me. What for? Yet another governess has quit. This has been 2 days. Long days, apparently. And with the Christmas guard coming up, it looks like I'll have to hire one here. Good idea. Of course.
These are really good. Nothing needed.
Thanks.
I suppose I could interest you in a complimentary sewing kit.
You can never have enough of those.
Yeah, you lose a button or pants split unexpectedly.
He's a guest. I'm a maid. Need I say more?
Forget it. It's just the chorus.
Go, I'll finish up.
I can't ask you to do that.
It's a couple more sweets. I got this. Housekeeping. Seriously.
I'll go for you, sir.
Why hasn't this been done? I mean, the room is still a mess.
I'm sorry. I need another 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. Leslie Millicent Carroll
Has been waiting downstairs for nearly half an hour. Do you know who she is?
Someone with 3 first names?
Oh, she writes the hotel review for the Times. And she asked for an early check-in. I'm firing you and your sister a week before Christmas.
Here. Someone have to watch my dresser.
I just feel terrible. This is all my fault.
We'll get something else.
During the holidays, we'll figure it out.
He's a butler from
Windsor. We're a sovereign nation near Luxembourg. My employer is aware of your untimely dismissal from the hotel. In the spirit of Christmas, and for returning his watch, he'd like to do this.
Oh, wow! $5,000?
Thank you. But as much as we could use this, we can't accept.
Yes, we can.
It's too much.
Forgive me for asking, but is that Mulligan stew I smell?
You know it?
No, it's everything in the kitchen,
Plus
plus peas. But I haven't had it since I was a boy.
Would you like to join us for dinner? So, what do you think?
Even better than I remember.
Allie can make cardboard taste good.
And we have.
Will come home.
And I'm still raising you, even though you're both adults.
It's very noble.
Oh, you have no idea. These two were holy terrors.
Oh.
You know, I have an idea. Perhaps you'd accept this check as 2 weeks' wages for a job in Windsor.
You want me to go to Europe?
What is?
Governess? Like Mary Poppins?
Yes, but without the umbrella and bottomless bag. You'd be in charge of one little girl.
But I'm a total stranger.
Not exactly. 31, never married, not in a current relationship, dwindling bank balance. Former employment, sales clerk, waitress, dog walker.
You have me checked out?
I'm afraid I wouldn't be here otherwise. You see, the family...
You were a maid, and now you'll have one.
You'll be stuck here forever.
It'll be an adventure.
But it's Christmas.
Oh, do Christmas in January.
What? We could use the money. Can I just have the night to think about it?
Of course. And if your answer is yes, I'll send a car for you in the morning.
Thank you.
So?
Bye. See you.
Merry Christmas.
See ya. Be safe.
Windshire is beautiful.
That it is. Would it be fair to say that you've never travelled abroad?
Does Staten Island count?
Here it is.
It's like a castle.
Suppose it is a castle. It's been in the family for 3 centuries.
What kind of family is this?
A royal one. You'll be looking after Princess Theodora, the daughter of King Meta, getting out that they're employing yet another governess.
How many have there been?
Let's say the princess can be a bit of a handful.
That many, huh? What a warm greeting.
Yes, tragically, it's not for you. The service entrance, please, Thomas.
Yeah.
This way. Ladies, this is Miss Evans, our new...
Welcome, Miss Evans.
Allie, please.
We use formalities here, Miss Evans.
Sorry. Hi.
Carter, take the new governess's bags to her room.
Yes, ma'am.
Follow me. I'm sure you'll want to change into something more appropriate. We adhere to a strict schedule, especially during Christmas. Are you familiar with court protocol?
I want you Downton Abbey.
So this will give you a schedule, and I'll have your uniform sent up. You won't see much of His Royal Highness, and I can almost guarantee you won't see you. These are your quarters.
Your Highness?
Fergus.
Welcome home, Your Highness.
Thank you, Chancellor. Where's Theodora?
I'm sure she'll be here in a moment.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, you better run.
Princess Theodora, is that any way to welcome your new governess?
I asked you to give her a check, not a job.
She wouldn't take it.
Why not?
I believe she considered it a handout. I realize it's not conventional.
That same trust right now.
I can't imagine.
Fergus, a moment, please.
Certainly, Chancellor.
I trust you had an enjoyable holiday.
It's hardly a holiday.
Your hotel bill says otherwise. I don't need to remind you that your popularity is down, as well as our finances.
I suppose that's what happens when no one in the family's had a job for 1,000 years.
You're thinking. Might I suggest that we focus on Christmas Eve? The gala would be the perfect opportunity for an announcement.
I'm not ready.
So that's the way it's going to be, huh? This is so weird. I could have sworn I heard somebody knocking on. Thanks to the snake.
I've given it some thought, and I've decided I don't need a governess.
Well, I don't blame you. Lucky for you, I'm not a real governess.
What are you?
A New Yorker.
Well, I don't need one of those either.
Are you sure about that? That snowball toss out there was pretty weak.
Pretty weak, no hands, through the door. Yes!
What's going on?
This is awkward. I am so sorry.
Meet my new governess, Father.
Yes, we all saw her yelling from the window.
Again, Allie.
His Highness is not in the habit of shaking hands.
You may as well send her packing now. Save us all the tedious getting to know one another.
Off to your room, Theodora. Miss Evans.
I believe that's quite apparent.
I'm afraid Theodora's behaviour is my fault, Miss Evans. My royal duties preclude me from spending much time parenting her.
As they should, Your Highness. If I may. The princess is a rebellious child who prides herself on terrorizing those in authority. We've all tried, without success, to understand her behavior.
Well, she is 10.
She's a princess.
Susan, if you try and make her grow up too fast, she just might do it.
Miss Evans, are you trying to get fired?
No one's being fired, Chancellor. Miss Evans, you will supervise Theodora to all royal events, but kindly stay in the background.
In other words, be invisible.
Somehow I doubt the invisible type. That'll be all.
Tough room. Who's the hatchet man?
Chancellor Riggs, advisor to the throne. I suggest you stay in his good books.
Is he always so
insufferable?
I was going to use another word.
I'll have supper sent to your room.
I'm not eating with everyone else?
The governesses usually keep to the...
We're looking at his picture right now. I cannot believe that is the same guy you hit with the maid cart.
Nice driving, sis.
He's not a guy, he's a king.
And I also hit him with a Christmas ornament.
So it's going well then.
Not to mention
The little girl, she's exactly like you guys were.
Oh no. Good luck.
Oh, gotta go. Come in. Sorry. What's for dinner? Hi. Good evening, your horses. Wait, you want this? Why the long face? I think I know.
Talking to my horse.
No, yes. Just small talk.
I do it all the time.
It's the first smile I've seen since I got here. Well, I should get back to my overly large room.
You know, it's not often people speak their mind around here.
Sorry.
Don't be.
I'm not going to try to curtsy again, if that's okay.
Good night, Miss Evans.
I was just headed down.
I see you survived your first night.
It's only been one night?
I remember when I first started here, the king was just a boy, rushing around, causing trouble, in a good way.
What happened to Theodora's mother?
She took ill. It was a long battle, and soon after he lost his father in a riding accident. It was dreadful. Poor Maximilian. He suddenly found himself thrust into the role of widower and king. And all before his 30th birthday. I don't think he's let anyone, or anything in a sense.
Good morning, Theodora. You're still here. I don't scare off that easily. I suppose this is when you start trying to turn me into a little princess. I don't have nearly enough time to do that. Besides, when I was your age, the last thing I wanted to be was a princess. What did you want to be? So, what do you want to do? You're letting me decide. It's your castle. Do you like this one? Yeah, looks kind of like you. I'm scared of bugs. She also said I was annoying. All kids are annoying. That's their job. How old are you? How old do you think I am? 60. Close. 31. Are you married? Nope. No one ever asked? Oh, someone asked once. In 6th grade. Are you an old maid? Well, I'm a maid. I mean, a lot of women do. That's why they're nice to me. Well, you can rest assured. If I'm nice, it's because I like you. And I'm more likely to marry Santa Claus than your father. Santa Claus is already married. As he should be. This is a great greenhouse. You must miss her a lot. Yes. You know, I lost my mom, too. And my dad. Back home, when things get tough, my brother and sister and I put our hands together and we say, we're the Evans. It makes us feel like we can get through anything. Do you think we should put a few in Miss Wick's bed? This one looks like an Ellie to me.
Is that Ellie? Oh, there you are. Theodora is late for the Christmas photograph.
What?
I left a schedule under your door.
I didn't get any schedule. She'll be ready in 5 minutes.
Ah, Miss Theodora at last. Fergus will show you to your lodges. Mrs. Evans. There.
Can I sit in the chair with you, Father?
Not this time.
A little closer in. Ready, and...
So, how many will be in attendance at the Christmas gala?
A few more than last year.
The Count of Ashbury, I assume.
With his new wife.
You mean his...
Father's taking me ice skating tomorrow. Just the two of us. Aren't you, Father?
I'm afraid I'll have to wait, Theodora.
The day after tomorrow?
Perhaps after the holidays.
Did you just put that back on that plate?
It was under 3 seconds.
Excuse me?
The 3 second rule. If it drops on the floor, we pick it up within 3 seconds. Still good? I take it you don't have that rule.
When I was at university, we had the 3-minute rule. My roommate barely made that. Definitely Christmas in the air.
Perhaps you'd like to add a toast of your own, Mrs. Evans.
Oh, it's considered unlucky to toast without a glass.
Fergus, would you get a glass of Miss Evans, please? And one for yourself.
Straight away, Your Highness. In case a problem occurs, I'm very much hoping it won't. Ah, here comes the tree. Carter, put it down at the far end, will you? Straight down there. Yes, in front of the mirror.
Me and Miss Evans decorate the tree.
The royal decorator is in charge of the tree. He's scheduled in tomorrow.
We could get a head start. Please.
Oh, I suppose you could put up a... Perfect timing. Your schedule. Holiday tea in the Blue Room, followed by the nativity scene unveiling, the Royal Charity Christmas visit, and a late supper in the Golden Room.
And that's just for today?
It is. As you can see, preparations are underway for the Christmas Eve Gala. It's a time-honored tradition. Nothing has changed in the last 300 years.
Not even to get them?
Very much hoping it won't. Ah, here comes the tree. Carter, put it down at the far end, will you? Straight down there. Yes, in front of the mirror.
Me and Miss Evans decorate the tree.
The royal decorator is in charge of the tree. He's scheduled in tomorrow.
We could get a head start. Please.
Oh, I suppose you could put up a few things, at least until Miss Whitney.
We could make our own. Why would we want to do that?
Come with me.
This old lace looks great. And so do those pine cones.
A little gold paint and some ribbon. Love it.
I challenge any royal decorator to outdo this. My mum used to decorate the tree.
You know what I do when I feel like that? I think hard about one memory, like the last time we were together.
When was that?
Christmas, a lot of years ago. We were opening presents, and we all sang Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, which is a pretty twisted song.
Have you come to a decision?
Yes. I'm postponing it indefinitely.
Maximilian, you've had 4 years to grieve. A royal wedding will strengthen the country. Lady Celia's family is a crucial link to our relations with the northern provinces.
I'm sure we can find another link whose chain isn't attached.
And you have history together. Had you not run off to school in America and met someone else, we wouldn't be...
But I did. I like Celia. But I don't love her, and I'm not sure I ever will.
Windsor needs a queen. Not to mention Theodora could use a mother figure. May I remind you, your duty is your country, not your heart.
Where have I heard that before?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, but darling, you think of this?
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you, darling.
I know what we can use for the top of the tree. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Miss Evans, what exactly is going on?
The tree.
Is that your father's crown?
His Royal Highness will not be happy.
Thank you.
Here. I'm a butterfly. Wait, I want to be with you.
Now. To be continued.
Mind if I join you guys?
It's not customary for the governors to eat with staff.
I think that's up to Fergus, don't you?
I see no harm in one more.
Thanks.
Here we are.
I'll try not to eat too much.
Trust me. With Mrs. Claiborne's kidney pie, you won't.
I think that's your second piece.
It'll be okay.
Fergus tells me you make a delicious mulligan stew.
Oh, yes. I had more than one portion of that.
Would you like to give me the recipe tomorrow?
I'd love to.
I'll drink to that. Cheers, everyone.
I thought Theodora should have her star, and it's too high up for Miss Wick to take down.
Unless she flies up on her broom.
Good point. I know you talk to horses. Do you ride them?
A few times around Central Park.
This park's a little bigger and quieter. You can only see so much from the back of a limo. You can see everything from the seat of a horse.
You ride every night?
It's the only time I really feel like myself. I think that's why I love New York so much. Nobody knows me there. I can stand in line, get shouted at by taxi drivers.
That's what you want?
You'd be surprised what you want. You can't have it.
We should swap lives. I stand in line and get yelled at on a... Vegas?
Niagara Falls. My father would disown me if he could. He was a much better king than he was a father.
probably shouldn't say this.
No, please. Say it.
Do you ever feel like maybe you've become a little like him?
Fergus tells me you're an artist.
Oh, he saw a few paintings at my house, that's all.
That's not how he described it.
I had a show once, a couple years back. Didn't go so well. So, now I just paint for myself.
Well, that's a shame. I'd really like to see your work. So he's taught me a few things too.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you for the royal treatment.
Well, thank you for treating me like a normal person.
I'm not sure that's an even exchange.
Oh, trust me, it is.
I shake your hand, but I know you don't shake. Good night, Your Highness.
Max, please.
I should probably...
Good night, Helen.
Good night.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes. Lady Celia's arriving tomorrow. Make sure her room is ready.
But she's not due until Christmas Eve.
There's been a small change of plan.
Good night in the castle.
Funny, I can't remember the last time the king took anyone riding. On second thoughts, yes, I can. Never.
Is that gingerbread?
It's not for breakfast.
Good morning, Theodora.
I saw you and Father riding last night. Next time, don't hold on to the saddle horn.
Morning, Your Highness.
Morning, Fergus.
Chancellor, your breakfast.
Changing, not only green when sunless, tree, oh Christmas tree, such pleasure to you.
The original German.
A Christmas song is a Christmas song. A royal car has arrived, Your Highness. We're expecting someone. It's not on the schedule.
Ah, that must be Lady Celia.
Arriving until the day of the ball.
I invited her a few days early. After all, she'll be family soon.
That's not your decision.
Someone has to make one. The monarchy needs a queen.
Announcing Lady Celia of Luxembourg.
Maximilian, isn't this always wonderful?
Words cannot describe it.
Theodora, I haven't seen you since you were tiny. But I do remember this.
Thank you. I'll open it on Christmas.
Oh, no, open it now, dear. We can't wait to see it on you.
Ballet, my favourite thing.
Oh, and you're just right age to start lessons. You are going to make an adorable ballerina.
Lady.
I couldn't agree more.
Let's all move to the drawing room, shall we, Your Highness?
Who is she?
The horrible lady my father's supposed to marry.
What better place to announce it than the Christmas gala?
We'll send the invitations out on the first. That way it gives anyone who counts plenty of time to get their schedule. The wedding is being held at the castle, I assume.
Just as Maximilian's father was. And perhaps a honeymoon in the Maldives?
You're planning my honeymoon too.
Our honeymoon, and I adore the Maldives. Unless, of course, you prefer somewhere else.
No, not really.
Father. Oh, I never sleep. In fact, if you were to get married, you'd never be alone together, because I'd always be there, day and night.
Theodora.
But I have questions for Lady Celia.
Questions?
Do you like bugs?
As long as they're in the ground, I suppose.
Do you know how to make ornaments out of pine cones or mulligan stew?
Theodora, that's enough.
Are you being nice to me just because you want to marry my father? Do you even love my father?
Theodora.
Your Highness, let the governess handle it. Your Highness.
Teddy! Teddy, wait! Teddy! I know you're in here.
She's locked it from the outside. You're not going to hit me with that, huh?
I'm going to break a window, Your Highness.
Still, Max. Don't believe everything you're thinking.
You don't know what I'm thinking.
But I'm the jerk who wanted to kiss you when I meant it.
Oh, really?
No, I just said it. Apparently, Monica's only popular when we're getting married or having babies. Celia and I were meant to be married years ago. We see each other occasionally. Just always been assumed that we'd be together.
You make a beautiful couple. And I hope that you'll be happy.
Spare key. Sorry. Inside, Theodora. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Ken. It's hard to believe another year's gone by. I hope it's been a good one for all of you.
There are rumours of a royal wedding.
Father always told me not to believe rumours.
I tell my daughter many things, most of which she ignores. Theodora, would you please hang a royal ornament on the tree?
I'll hang this.
A picture, Your Highness.
Look at us, just like a family already.
Don't worry, Miss Wick, I didn't make the bed. It's not Miss Wick. May I come in? You and Maximilian seem rather chummy. Well, we do go way back. 5 days ago.
I'm just a governess.
I owe you an apology, Miss Evans. I'm afraid I'm quite insecure when it comes to Maximilian. We were supposed to be married years ago. This is my second charm. Perhaps you could put a good word in with Theodora for me.
Of course.
I'm glad I had this chat.
Fresh air! Look! He's perfect.
Where's Theodora?
Princess Theodora, you're due in for breakfast. Oh, cheeky little monkey. Whoa, 2 against 1, huh? Come on, Heaven.
Pardon the interruption, Your Highness, but I can't seem to find the star anywhere.
And my tea is cold.
Would you care to explain yourself?
What are they doing?
Oh no.
Father.
Your Highness, please don't blame them.
Is this a snowball fight? Or a tea party? I think we'll make this a new Christmas Eve tradition.
But this time, you're going to do the measuring. All right, we need 1 3/4 cup of sugar. The 1 cup has been used. So we'll use 7/4 cups because 4/4 is the same as 1.
Is that like fractions? I don't get all this math stuff.
Oh, it's easy. It's just different ways of saying the same thing. So 1 cookie is the same as 2 halves, which is the same as 4/4. See?
That is pretty easy. And if I add 1 more quarter, that makes 3/4. And just 1 more quarter makes a whole.
You got it.
If I add another 3/4, that would make...
Okay, that's enough math, you little sugar monster. It's almost dinner time.
Toast. To the future of which?
To us.
Delicious.
Don't you want one, Lady Celia?
Of course I do.
Is it Evan's family recipe?
Is there no end to your talents?
There most definitely is.
Well, you certainly have a way with children.
Thank you.
Miss Evans says that you should never yell at a child. If you're angry, just lean in and whisper quietly. It's scarier.
That was more of a joke.
Miss Evans says that good parenting lies somewhere between don't do that and what the heck.
All right, Theodore, I think we get the picture.
Oh, no, do please go on. This is fascinating. Miss Evans.
Well, even if they're asleep.
Well, I think it's safe to say that Miss Evans will be very hard to replace.
Fortunately, she won't be replaced. Theodore won't be needing a governess after the holidays.
Really?
Oh, you didn't tell her.
Tell me what?
Your father and I have been discussing your enrollment at...
I asked you not to say anything.
We can't keep replacing
She's only
governesses.
10.
You were only 8.
I went to Switzerland when I was Theodore's age. It is a wonderful training ground for young ladies. We can always visit, and she'll come home on the holidays.
I lost my mum. Now I'm losing my father. To her.
You won't lose him, Teddy. Incredible. No matter how it seems right now, I promise you, you are his crowning achievement. I know this is hard, but you can get through anything.
Just like the Evans, right?
Your Highness?
Another Christmas Eve, another gala.
This one will prove unforgettable, I'm sure. I think Lady Celia would be quite happy with this.
It's my mother's ring.
And she would have won. Let's look to the future, Maximilian.
Believe me, I'm trying.
I can assure you, it's the right thing to do.
Happy Christmas Eve! How's the king?
About to announce his engagement.
He's proposing?
To Lady Celia of Luxembourg.
What? When did this happen?
Apparently, before they were born.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Gotta go.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
My mum used to brush my hair. I think I'll use that as my special memory.
Okay. Tiara or no tiara?
No tiara.
All right, tiara it is.
You've always been honest with me, Fergus.
I have, yes.
Am I doing the right thing here?
You're doing what's right for your country, Max. And what your father would have wanted.
Maybe you could give Lady Celia another chance. I know you don't like her, but hey, you didn't like me at first either. Sometimes people can surprise you.
But why can't you be my mother? Why is it impossible? He's better when he's around you. He's himself.
Theodora, are you ready?
She is.
You look so much like your mother.
I'm sorry, Father.
Why would you be sorry? You. It keeps me going.
But you never talk about her.
That doesn't mean I don't think about it. Every single day. Theodora, we can talk about it whenever you want. My father told me to keep everything inside. But I don't think we're doing that anymore.
Shall I take Theodora to the bottom?
I think I'll do it.
Father, may I invite Miss Evans? She's never been to a ball.
Thank you, sweetie, but I really don't belong there.
I disagree. We'll see you downstairs.
You're an invited guest. What are you doing in the corner?
Hoping to get uninvited?
Oh, you do no such thing. Royals make an entrance, and you're going to too.
Your Highness.
You look lovely.
Just like a queen, Lady Celia.
Thank you, Theodora, and you look every bit the queen.
See ya. Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Whose is it?
Oh, I was young once. I wore it to a very special dance. For the very handsome man, years ago.
It's beautiful.
Well, my mother was a seamstress, and you will.
Thank you, Mrs. Claiborne.
It's Helen.
Allie.
Go on, hurry up and put it on before the ball is over.
So, what happened to that very handsome man?
We were far too young, I'm afraid. He was in the army and he was sent away. But by then I was married and my husband passed, so too much time. Anyway, at my age, thoughts of romance are about as unlikely as an eclipse of the moon.
You do realize there are several eclipses every year.
Announcing His Royal Highness King Maximilian and the Princess Theodora.
She really is rather beautiful.
She's very sweet.
Yes.
Announcing Miss Alison Evans of Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? I've never heard of her.
So much for being invisible.
Dance with me.
Your Highness, may I have Lady Celia for a moment?
It seems you're the only one who hasn't danced yet.
Fergus hasn't.
I think I'd rather dance with you.
Your judgment is obviously impaired.
It has been for some time.
I'll definitely remember this for the rest of my life.
So will I.
May I borrow him back, Miss Evans? Of course.
As did you once, I recall.
I'm not blind.
Celia.
I know you don't love me. At least not like you used to. And I'm okay with that for now, because I think one day you will.
And that's enough.
We're going to have a wonderful marriage. Please, just give us a chance.
That's strange. Where is it?
Oh, when did you last see it?
Earlier this evening in my study.
Well, I hate to state the obvious.
I trust my staff implicitly. They've been with me for years.
Not all of them.
Well, Miss Wick came from your staff.
Well, I'm not talking about Miss Wick.
That's ridiculous.
Is it?
She's not a thief.
I know you're fond of her, but what do you really know about her?
Excuse me, Your Highness.
Seriously. Lady Celia, could I have a word? Between bites.
Of course.
It appears my engagement ring is missing.
Really? That's awful.
Yes, I thought you might be able to shed some light on the situation before it escalates any further.
Me? No? I have no light to shed.
Well, last week you were a maid, now you're a governess. Where will this dazzling climate the lad land? A 19-carat diamond could buy a whole new life.
I have a life.
Do you?
Look, I might be a lot of things, but I've never taken anything in my life. She doesn't steal. She's an Evans. Thank you, Teddy. But I think it might be best if I just leave. You can't.
Excuse me.
It's all my fault. I just didn't want Father to put it on her finger.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'll tell them it was me, and you can stay.
I can't stay, sweetie. I've got enough trouble as it is.
What's going on?
The ring's been found. It's important that Theodora and Lady Celia get off to a good start.
It was found on my dresser where I left it.
I'll pack my bags.
You don't have to do that.
I'm pretty sure I do.
They're waiting for us downstairs, Theodora.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
You like a princess? Even if just for a little while.
Thomas will drive you to the inn when you're ready.
Thank you, Fergus. I'm sorry.
I've always prided myself on being a good judge of character. I was right to hire you, and I'd do it again.
Would you and us be such good friends? I'm gonna miss you.
It's time, Your Highness.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. This is normally when I would make my traditional night before Christmas speech, which you've no doubt memorized by now. But tonight, I would like to say something else. Christmas is a time to come together. It's about family, giving, and love. And recently I've come to realize that while I am your king, first and foremost, father, I know many of you were expecting a wedding announcement, and I hope that one day soon you'll have that, but not tonight. Sorry. Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy the ball. Celia, please, wait.
No, I waited long for you.
Listen. You deserve more than an arrangement. We both do.
The rest of my life with that child.
That child is my daughter. And unlike you, one day she will be queen.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Yes, I do. This is my house, my family. Who I marry and when is my decision.
Your father will be so disappointed.
I can live with that, and if you can't, you can leave.
I love you, Father.
I love you, Ted. And you're not going to boarding school. You're going to stay right here with me.
Holidays, they come and go. Life is so uncertain. That's what I want you to know. I wish we had more time. You're always in my heart. Life is sometimes like a song. You sing the words you're feeling. You feel there's sometimes wrong. 'Cause every time I go, my soul wants me to stay. Show me in every moment it's wrong to go away. I couldn't believe it's true. It's always been you. And all of my dreams come true. I have found my home in you. Every snowy night makes my heart. It's always been.
It turns out I couldn't marry someone I didn't love.
You didn't propose?
No. I'm in love with someone else.
But what about the throne?
Survived 1,000 years. You can survive a girl from Brooklyn.
Are you sure about this?
Holidays, they come and go, but I will stay forever. That's what you need to know. We have all the time, forever and again.
Aw, who doesn't love a romantic horseback ride? I hope you enjoyed Crown for Christmas as much as I did. Hallmark Channel's 5 nights, 5 new movies Thanksgiving event continues tomorrow night with my movie, A Christmas Detour, at 8. I can't wait for you to see it. See you back here tomorrow night as the countdown to Christmas continues on Hallmark Channel. Happy